A true West Michigan phoenix. A year and a half after burning to the ground, Grand Rapids' Little Mexico, a fixture on the west side, is back open for business starting today.
How well we remember that terrible fire. 24-hour News 8's Danny Carlson is live at the restaurant right now. He's going to tell us why both city officials and neighbors are looking at this place as more than just a restaurant. Our mouths are watering, Danny.
Well, it smells really great out here, actually, and believe it or not, you guys were talking about that fire. It's kind of hard to believe it now, but just about a year and a half ago is when that horrible fire happened. They rebuilt this whole place, and according to neighbors, the restaurant has great food, has created jobs, and most importantly, the new and improved Little Mexico offers inspiration to rebuild and renovate this part of Grand Rapids.
You are the first customer.
Something Bryn Jahan is proud of because she realizes Little Mexico is more than just a restaurant.
That we are going to be almost like a page in history. We'll know forever every time we pass that we were the first ones here to walk in the door.
Jahan says she hopes the nearly $2 million newly renovated Little Mexico restaurant will help the West Grand neighborhood turn a new page too.
I think it's definitely brightened the west side up. The west side, I think, was starting to get a little bit dark and run down, and this just brightened the place up, and I think it might bring a lot of more people down to the west side.
A hope First Ward Commissioner Dave Schaefer shares, one he says is already becoming a reality.
It's a anchor place. It provides the character and stability of a long-standing business and an icon that really draws people to the area.
Schaefer says the restaurant is one of the major revitalization catalysts in its West Grand neighborhood. From new construction to recently reopened businesses, Schaefer says the scene is now set.
If we can keep anchor places, attraction places like this, it'll help spur on redevelopment all along Bridge Street, Leonard, and the whole west side.
Which is part of the reason why Consuela and Enrique Ayala decided to rebuild their restaurant here over the ashes of the old one. They say the community means a lot to them. They feel very proud of it, and that's why they decided to reopen here. And judging by the packed house, the community's glad they did. Now, they're actually so glad, in fact, there's been a line here pretty much all day. They closed down for a little bit, reopened at 6. When we got here at about 5:30, there was a line of people just clustered outside of the door. And city officials say they think catalysts like Little Mexico and other places in this area will encourage business leaders and people who maybe want to move to this area to come back to the west side so that hopefully maybe in 10 years all of the vacant buildings here will be full and the west side can compare to any other neighborhood in Grand Rapids. Live on the west side, Danny Carlson, 24-hour News 8.